What's up, Wolverines? I'm Robbie Tirado.
And I'm Jonathan Barturin.
And welcome to a new edition of WBLN. In preparation of the new digital PSAT next month, all 10th and 11th graders practiced on Tuesday. This was made possible by Revolution Prep. We sat down with Ms. Zaraluki to see what the administration thinks about it.
Well, as a school, as a high school, I think we did great. I think students were focused. They looked like they were concentrating and really trying. I received the score ranges and they were consistent with what we expected. So I have no doubt that the day of the actual digital PSAT, our students are ready to do their best.
So Johnny, how did it go?
For me, it was like a different experience. I wish I did better, but I guess the transition between on paper and digital was a little tough for some people, but it was fine. How did it go for you?
Most of it was really good. I think the reading was actually a little bit easier, but the calculator on the math part I don't think was working very too well.
That's just your fault. This past weekend, the incredible exhibition of Faith, Beauty, and Devotion opened to the general public. Javi Vasseur has a story.
The Faith, Beauty, and Devotion art exhibit has arrived at Belen and is now open to the public. This exhibit features medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque paintings that took place in Europe during the 13th through 17th centuries.
Me and my family, we moved here 3 years ago. At the beginning of the pandemic, we took the last flight from Europe, and it was me, my wife, and my 4 kids. 2 of them, they go to Belen. It's Manuel and Pietro. This picture represents the venture, the history of my family, because some comes out from 4 generations. So it was my great-grandfather that owns it, and some others have been purchased by me, some others by my cousin, so partially is the family connection, as partially is mine.
Ms. San Juan has a lot of love for this exhibit and has a lot of good ideas for future exhibits.
Sometimes people propose different ideas, and I do like the idea of collaborating, because sometimes with collaboration you can have even bigger exhibitions, such as the one that's going on right now. So my goal is to have high quality exhibitions that are here in Miami, and to as well as the students in the community, and to as high quality of exhibitions as possible. I really hope that in the future we can continue to have a variety of exhibitions. Like this one is amazing, is medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque paintings. I hope that we can also feature exhibitions of artists from different parts of the world, just to feature diversity in the gallery. That would definitely be an objective. And just to keep growing and featuring internationally renowned artists, nationally renowned artists, and local artists as well.
This exhibit features paintings from medieval times, but also with a family background to it. For WBLN, I'm Javi Vasseur.
Thursday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is set to return to Capitol Hill. This will be his second visit since Russia invaded his country, but his reception in Congress this time will be different. He returns to a GOP-controlled House that has yet to promise future aid to Ukraine. The visit also comes amid a potential government shutdown as lawmakers fight over funding on the domestic front. Also, on Thursday, President Joe Biden is set to welcome Zelensky to the White House.
The Food and Drug Administration needs to do more to penalize retailers that illegally sell tobacco to kids. That's according to a new government report.
As a school,
The report found the FDA conducted more than 1 million inspections for underage sales of tobacco from 2010 to 2020. In the year between 2019 and 2020, about 10% of the inspected stores had violations. Most often, a warning letter works. If it doesn't, the FDA can issue fines. But the report found the agency had trouble combating serial violators. It also says online sales to kids is a growing problem. The report suggested the FDA work with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives to crack down on that.
What's up, Wolverines? I'm Jack Balsera, and here are your sports for today. Our varsity football team will travel to Washington, D.C. to play against our Jesuit brothers at Gonzaga Prep tomorrow night. You can scan the QR code on screen for the link to watch. Our JV football team had a hard-fought battle yesterday against Archbishop Coleman Carroll. They lost with a final score of 22-12. Also yesterday, the Little Wolverines 6th grade basketball team defeated Our Lady of Lourdes Parish School 38-19. The varsity basketball team played against St. Brendan yesterday in the Mario de la Peña League, losing by 7 in a tough matchup. They're back on the court next week. Let's go down the street. Our Miami Marlins fell last night to the Mets 8-3, losing the series 2-1. Tonight, the New York Giants face the San Francisco 49ers on Thursday Night Football. That's all for sports today. Now back to the guys at the desk.
Thank you, Jack. That's all of your news for today. Make sure to follow us on social media and stay safe.
And stay golden, Wolverines.